Hi everyone, it's Ambra. I'm back. It's Ambra with Baby Got Scraps. You've probably forgotten who I am. I've been gone I haven't been able to do a video. It's probably been a month, really. So long. I've been so sad I haven't been able to make a video, so I finally get back on here today. And yeah, life happened. I haven't been on here because we had to go out of town. We had to go help family for like a week. And so just preparing for that took everything I had. And then we finally left and then we got back and, I had to catch up on life and work stuff and everything. And then my son decided he needed to borrow my table, my big old huge white table that I use to make my videos, to craft on, where all the magic happens. He decided to borrow it and put it in the garage, and he was working on his car, so he needed it for, I guess, he's very, what's the word? He tries to be very organized, sort of, I don't know, a manly organized way. But anyways, there was just stuff all over my table. And it's white, so it's never going to be the same, but that's okay. You used it and wiped it off, and it's not white as much, but it's still, it's a table. Who cares? Whatever. I destroy it all the time, every day. So anyways, that's got my son's touch to it, and he was nice enough to bring it back to me and put it back, and oh, and then not only that, my older son had moved out, and so we have this room upstairs, kind of like a game room, but they use it as a workout room. So it had a weight set, and they decided they didn't want it anymore. So we sold it on the marketplace, and then a few other things that went with it. And so I had this huge space upstairs that no one was using, and so I was like, I think that would be a great craft room. So huge. Oh wow, that was a huge project. It's finally, I think, complete. So I think what I'm going to do is a tour of my little, it's not really a craft room, it's like a craft space, like a loft kind of thing. So it's very open, but it's upstairs. So before I used to have the little, like, right when you walked in our house, a dining room nook thing. And, everyone would walk in and see a disaster. So I was like, oh, I thought we'll get like a sliding door or something, but that's expensive and hard to do. And so never did it. And so now I'm upstairs and there's a little bit more space. So I really like it. And it's not in clean sight, like when people walk in, it's not like, ta-da, look at the disaster. So now I get to hide it upstairs. And so that was quite the feat. Like, I moved all my stuff up here by myself, except for like I have like two really heavy dressers that are really old, that are solid wood. So my big strong guys helped me get those upstairs. And then, I emptied everything. And then, so yeah, it's kind of fun though to redo your craft room. It's you go looking for one thing and then it just becomes, I'm going to move my whole craft room. So I have reorganized it and I'm destashing things. So it's really, it's a healthy thing to do. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it so I see everything, you see it and then you use it, but it's still hard. So it's a work in progress, or process. Oh yeah. And so once I get it all done, I will do a video so you can see what this turned out to be. So anyways, that is where I have been. That was a lot. Sorry. A lot of talking. I haven't done a whole lot of shopping or running to estates or anything like that, just because it's been really busy. And when you redo your craft room, it's like, oh, I don't need anything because you have so much stuff. So, or you really realize how much you have when you have to move it all. So anyways, I did run into town the other day, and I had to go to an appointment, so I saw on the way there, I was a little early. I left early because of traffic, but I got there real early, so I saw an estate sale like at 8 o'clock in the morning, which usually they're much later, like 9, 10. So I was like, wow. So I went in there and it looked like a really nice house, but when I went inside, it was like a total digger's paradise, like picker's paradise, they call it. So anyways, it was this estate sale. And so I saw just boxes of stuff everywhere, and a lot of it just, plastic, Tupperware, I mean, I think they kept everything, like they had Cool Whip containers, you know, just everything. And so I was like, oh, wow. Okay. So I just, you know, looked around and saw some books and stuff like that. And I saw a big box with China in it. And I saw under that all this paper. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they were using that for stuffings. But so I think it was just all their kind of, I think their son's kind of ephemera, really, from his childhood. And I asked the state people, I was like, do they want this stuff? And they said no. So I just grabbed the whole box, and they just said I could have it because they said it's stuff that they eventually would just throw away. And, you know, it's not, you know, it's cute, though. I mean, his old cards, I feel really bad. And so, you know, I just, you know, we can always use stuff like this and like old greeting cards, envelopes. So really this is just a whole lot of, I hope none of his pictures are in here. I don't want to show any of his pictures, but just old fun, you know, certificates, his grades in school. Oh, picture, sorry, I don't. There are some pictures in here, and I just don't think that's good to show. I mean, he was a kid, and now he's definitely a grown man, but still. Anyway, so this was all just going to be thrown away, and so I just grabbed it, and it's, you know, there probably is some trash in here, but, oh, yes. Oh, a safety patrolman badge. So there's some little trinkets in here that we can use for stuff. So let me get this out of the way because it's just going to fall at any moment and land on my feet. So I'm going to move that. And, sorry. There's that pile. And then there was more stuff. It looks like some cards. Cute. Oh, I hope that's not blood, but you know, looks like something from the hospital. Oh, buttons. So you never know what's in a box of trash, really. I mean, cards, they're so cute. And shot records. Oh, stickers, looks like Christmas. These look like from the 80s, 90s. Oh, a hubba hubba. Look at this guy, looks like he's running to be, oh, he has something, Democratic nomination. And I don't know what year, but a long time ago, probably the 50s. But yeah, I totally vote for him. Oh man, bless his heart. He's cute. Then there's like old, real, God, what's my problem today? Advertisement? I can't talk. I usually can't talk, so this is nothing new. Oh, like the pen pocket? Pen? No, needle. See? I probably shouldn't have made a video, but it's been so long I'm really rusty. Look, some old tickets. We can always use those. That's really cool. I don't know where this was from. It's not from around here. But, oh, Christmas cards. Oh, these look like they've never been used. Oh, well, I could use them, but their name's in it, so maybe just put a sticker there. That's cute. Yeah, you just never know. Oh, it's a cute little diploma. Oh, I love, isn't it fun to get old the things you picked your pictures up in? That's cute. There's no pictures, but that's really pretty. Pretty cool. Oh, note card thing or note paper with wood grain. That's neat. Some more cards. Oh, a little, even that's fun. I could use that for something. A little trinkety thing. Ooh, grades. Those are always fun to put in your journals. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm just going to hurry along here because I've got a few things to show. I've got mostly paper, stuff like this, and a few books, but I do have some kind of little antique-y things I found. So all of that came from that box. Oh, and some wrapping paper. Forgot this was in there too. Isn't that cute? It has a smell, so I'm going to have to let them sit out or do a baking soda or some kind of something. What's this? Oh, more cards. Oh, there's some Valentines. Oh, how sweet. And they've been used, but that's so sweet. This would be fun to give to someone or to craft with. Yeah, so Valentine cards. Looks like they kept all his cards. That's sweet. And some cute wrapping paper. Definitely smelly, but that is cute. So it is salvageable for sure. We will find a way to use that for sure on something. And then y'all, this was nice, but my cat, you know how cats are? I mean, it wasn't wrapped up really pretty, but it was nicer than this. my cat, what? This was all like in a shoebox, kind of like, you know, wadded like all separately, and you know, kind of together, but nicely like this. And then this morning, and I knew I was gonna make a video, so I kind of left some stuff out. I came down on the floor, it was just like so my cat had a great time. I mean, I'm glad, you know, have some fun. It's not like it needs to be pretty, but and I don't think he, you know, ripped it or anything, but he had the best time. I'm surprised I didn't come down and find him like, you know, caught up in all this, because this, so anyways, this was just all sitting there, and they just said, you know, well, actually what happened was they, in this one room, you could fill a bag for $5. So I did. I mean, this almost took up the whole bag, but I was able to scrunch up a whole bunch of this in there and put some more stuff in there too. But yeah, so it has a smell too, so I'm gonna have to wash it, but that's a lot of ribbon and trim laces. Yeah, so that was cool. I'm so glad my cat had a great time with that. And then I found some that was still in the roll. So I thought these would be fun for Christmas. These ones, I don't know how old they are. They have barcodes, so it'd be too old, but they're pretty cool. And then this one had cherries on it with some trim, lace. That's cute. So yeah, I haven't seen trim like that in a long time. And then y'all, this garage sale, this estate sale just brought me back to my childhood. Like there was so many things from the 80s. Like they had some Garfield stuff, and I just remember this from the 90s, 80s, 90s. I think probably 90s. But yeah, this little memo book, Garfield. I love Garfield. And then they had some cute little playing cards. Look how sweet. This little puppy. And then this little girl. I thought those were really sweet. Yeah, you could put those on a card, or junk journal. People would love this. So yeah, I got some of those to share. And this all was just kind of sitting around. Like they didn't have any rhyme or reason to it. It just was a Diggers. And then I found this cigar box, and it's broken, but you know, that's so fun. And it had bingo cards. And I was like, well, was this just made for a crafter, or what kind of box is this? And look at this. It had like these notes for taking notes. And I don't know if it's 90s or probably 90s, but I thought, oh, maybe it's right there. Oh, 1986, never mind. Oh, that's so cool. I hope that's coffee. I don't know what they spelled, but that had that in there, and then some of these little gummed label things. I was like, that looks like Tim Holtz right there, even though it's like the real vintagey kind. They're kind of stuck together, but I can put them in water and break them apart. And then, have y'all ever seen these? I don't know how old they are. I think it says anywhere, but they're older, or they just came like this, but they already have like the sepia tone, like they look antique stained, or you know, stained already, but they're not. They just came like that. And I like how they have the number down at the bottom, the numbers. So anyways, I found a few of those in this neat little box. I don't know what they use that for, but I'm thinking it had something to do with this. They had bags of stamps just kind of laying around everywhere. So I definitely partaked of that. I don't know, you know, they've all been used, but that's so fun. I don't know if that's some little booklet thing. Yeah. So just, I don't think they're valuable. I mean, I don't know, but just really pretty. Those are so cute on all our craft projects. Yeah, lots of them in there. So I'm definitely gonna have to share these. I couldn't use this in my lifetime. But yeah, with some strange guys. I don't know how old they are, but they look old. So there's that, some stamps. Then I found this sweet little girl. She's a Valentine decoration. She's got the honeycomb at the bottom that pops out. I don't know if she's been used, but she's sweet. I don't know if she's from the 90s maybe, or 80s or 90s. But yeah, she's cute. I love anything like that. And then y'all just got some book stuff. Got this. This totally reminded me of my childhood, a little Tom and Jerry book. It's been written on, but the inside was just great. I don't think there's any problems, but it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to read this just because it reminds me of my childhood so much. So many things just was shocking to me. This, if you were born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, oh, there's the bingo thingies. Be fun to alter things with. But yeah, I was born in the late 70s and grew up in the 80s, but do y'all remember this thing? Cute little guy. I don't know what he was called. Mochichi or something like that. Looks like he was supposed to hold on to something. I remember ones that like sucked their thumb, I think. But he was so cute. His little belly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to. He's just cute. Little cute little decoration. And then this guy was with him. I don't remember him, but he's cute. He's kind of the same thing he's holding. He wants to hold something, but look at that face. I don't even know what it is. A cat? Anyways, so cute. And then I saw, so this is just a little break between the paper crafts. Saw these. This was like a little tray. Yeah, a little old crocheted animal. Well, here's a rabbit. But they were from the 50s. It was like all, well, 50s or 60s. I'm not sure. It was in this package that had a date in it. But it had eggs and everything. But I just like the animals. Or the, the little, chicks. But yeah, that's so crocheted. Everyone likes that new crocheted stuff, like the crocheted flowers. So I thought, well, this is fun. So yeah, obviously Easter or something, but that's sweet. I'm sorry. That's not really crafty related, but I have a few more other things I'll show you too, but I'll show you later. And then they had this book, ruler, not a book. Well, you can use it for a bookmark, but Ronald McDonald ruler. Very cute. Love that kind of stuff. So, and then I just found a few, here's that tray. I don't think that's vintage, but it could be. I don't know. It almost looks like something you could find at the dollar store, but it has a smell to it, so it's definitely old, but I don't know. I thought I'd use that for something. Or keep those little things in. And then I got a magazine, I think December 1966. So I always like the ones like November, December magazines because they have all the holiday stuff in there. And I don't typically, like when I get magazines, I like the older ones, like usually 50 and older, like 40s, 30s, 20s. But these from the 60s can be really cool. And I mean, the 70s are cool too because of the, the way the design of everything. But I like these ones because they have really cool ads for Christmas. Gift giving. So those are fun to clip out. I mean, a phone like that. The good old days. And there was, I don't know if it's in here or not, but they have cute ads all over this thing. There was something really pretty that caught my eye that was like the colors of the 60s and 70s, but I don't see it now, of course. Yeah, so cute magazine. I think I filled 2 bags. They had these big old bags, and so I spent $10 at this estate sale, which is pretty much my goal. I know it's cheap, but I don't need anything, so a lot of this just gets, shared and sold. I make kits, or I give it, share with my friends. Yeah, this looks like a Sunday magazine from the newspaper from 1965. I just liked it for the ads, of course, and some of the stories are cool, but it's, a lot of times those Sunday issues, they had really pretty, the Sunday ads had pretty colors, like, not just like the black and white newspaper, but they have the colored stuff in these. That's so pretty. Yeah, so that's fun. So always look for those, look out for those Sunday ads. Those are where I always see those. All right, y'all, then they had, I don't know what they did there, but they had a lot of, coloring books and activity books. And then anytime I see a Christmas, I think this one was scribbled on a little bit, an old vintage Christmas book, I tend to want to grab it. I mean, it's just sweet. It had some scribbles, but you know, the other pages were good, so you could always use it for something. And then a Santa one, and a lot of them are used, but there's still plenty of pages that you can use or cut things out of, so I thought that would be fun. Looks like this one's probably from the 50s or 60s. So yeah, someone colored in it a little bit. Isn't that sweet? Little snowman. This one might be from the 80s. It kind of has a, you know, those faces. But yeah, this one wasn't used too much, a little bit. Someone colored. They did good. But yeah, these are all like Whitman books. Another Christmas one. I didn't realize there was a, oh, that one's neat because it's like it kind of does the coloring for you or shows you what to color it like, and that's sweet. These have sweet images in them. They have a smell, so, oh, Bugs Bunny. This takes me back. Oh man, that's really cool. Aw. Porky Pig. Yeah, that's fun. That must, I think I see a date. Oh, there it is, but I'm not sure what that is. I not go with my Roman numerals at the moment. My brain is not working. Let's see, more monster riddles. Oh, that's fun. Those are cute. Probably too zoomed in here. Aw. So that's fun for like Halloween things. Ooh, a UFO Space Strangers. That's cool. Sci-fi coloring book. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'd use that for, but you never know. Or something for a guy. I mean, that's pretty fun. And then more Bugs Bunny crossword. Oh, see, that's neat because it's got the crossword, but then colored illustrations to use. So those are fun. So Bugs Bunny, Garfield. Do y'all feel your childhood coming back right now? Or do you feel, if you're as old as I am? Oh, How to Draw Ghosts and Goblins. This looks 1982, so definitely. I love how the illustrations were then too. Sweet faces. Always with the freckles too. Oh, anyways, that's, I like the blue. That's kind of cool. It'd be fun to use in something. Yeah. Oops. Oh, we got a autograph. Looks like a Dallas Cowboy football player. To show that to my son. And then the little elf, colored by number. Aw, they did good. Mom did it, 1980. Oh, these are sweet. This one definitely has a smell, but that's sweet. I like the images. Oh, I'm not even showing them really. Okay, and then the activity book. Those are always fun. We cut these little people out. Ow. Looks like they did their work. Oh, maybe not. That day was not a good day. Oh, they're sweet. Yeah, those are fun things you can use. And then a Disney World book. Oh yeah, I looked at this one. I like how it has the colored, shows you how to color it, and then, you know, you can either do it that way or another way. But yeah, I thought the illustrations were pretty fun. Oh, there's the castle. Okay, that's cute. And that's old. I don't know, probably 70s or 80s. And then Ronald McDonald. Definitely cool. Looks like a workbook. Oh, wow. Grimace. So it looks like they used it a little bit, but still definitely usable. That's fun. Little Eva, I guess. Coloring book. I've not heard of her. But that's sweet. She's cute. Another coloring book. And then a Mother Goose paint with water. And I think, yeah, this one's been used a little bit, but that's fun. That would be cute to cut out these little images for any kind of project. Or the one, oh, she's sweet. The ones that haven't been used are fun. And then a Precious Moments coloring book. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it looks like ABCs. That's sweet. I love their little faces. Little animals. Oh, they're cute. Little puppy. So yeah, I cut those images out and then, oh, I don't know, something's falling over there. I don't know what I did. And then a dotted dot. This one's sweet too. Definitely been used a little bit, but that is all right. Oh, so that's sweet. And then I just got a few more books, and that's it. I think, well, maybe one more thing. And then this is always a Bolo book, if you'll ever see it. I see them at estate sales often, and then I know I've seen it on, because I went to look it up one time on the thrift books and eBay. So it's a really full book too, so it's definitely worth finding or looking at, being on the lookout for. But yeah, the cute craft projects and the illustrations are just so pretty. There's so many little, yeah, so cute. There's so many little things you can do with this. Or, aw, you can use those. Let's see, it looks like it's from 1953. Yeah, it's sweet. So McCall's Make It book. And then I thought this one was fun, Denison Party Guide. I just like the illustrations. I haven't read it or anything, but it looks like Barbie and Ken, Santa Claus. That's sweet. Oh, yeah. So this has all the holidays and different party events. Oops. Sweet. And then I think I saw several of these Kodak movie news. I just thought the illustrations were cool. I don't know what year. 1966 and 1967. So this one's about holiday tips. Oh, nice camera. So I thought that was fun. And just, you know, threw it in my bag, so why not? And then, see, something about going to school. That's sweet. Just a little kind of pamphlet for getting ready for school. That's been in some of their, oh, and then there's these. Oh, I didn't know what they were. I guess they're, I don't know, kind of like just old business sheets. Ah, that'd be fun to use. And then I thought this was an old Sears shopping bag, like a, you know, department store, a bag you get. That was neat. I don't know how old it is, but that's cool. It's definitely older. And then a Disney World guide. These are always fun, especially because of all the colors, and then they have the characters. 1980. Oh man, take me back. And then I found a money receipt thingy. Looks older because the paper's kind of aged. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's cool. You can use that in crafts. Neat little embellishment. Oh, look at the brown's pretty, or not brown, but like tan. Sepia. So sepia. Oh, there's strawberry shortcake. Sweet. I don't know what that is. A little something. Oh, and then y'all, if y'all ever see this book is also another Bolo. An Introduction to Nature, and that's John Kieran, I think. He has lots of bird books, or a few. It's basically nature, and it's, oh, someone got a big old leaf. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty. But this one just has all the pretty nature illustrations with the trees, and then they have flowers. Oops, sorry, I knocked the thing. But that's so pretty. I love the, you know, the kind of colored illustrations. And then they have birds. So pretty. But yeah, I know I have one of his books that he has one just about birds that looks like the same illustrations. So if you ever see that guy or the author, it's good. Get it for sure. I think this book was from, let's see, 1955 was the latest copyright there. And then this one, have y'all ever seen this one? I'm sure you have. It's been around for a while. I think this is from 1970, but it's the Gardener's Catalog, and it's all like black and white, well, kind of sepia pages, but there's so many pages, and it's all about gardening. So there's pretty illustrations with the flowers, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna make a avalanche. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Some kind of real black and white pictures. But yeah, vegetables, flowers, landscaping, and it's really, really a large book. So stuff like this. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's large. Surely that's not real. But yeah, I like the images in here, so really pretty. So I would definitely, I know I have seen this one on eBay and it's pretty reasonable, so this is definitely a good one to have. Excuse me, there's some dust. Woo! Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, I think that is all pretty much. I just have a few little things like this. Like I saw more of the crocheted stuff, and these are all like hearts. I thought those were pretty, and they're smelly, so I'll have to wash them, or clean them, or let them air out. Oh yeah, and it had some cute little pics in it too. Old Valentine. So I'd shove that in my bag. I mean, all of this fit in one huge, well, not a grocery bag, but a little bit bigger, like a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx, one of those bigger kind of bags. I just kind of shoved all of this in there, and I mean, it was about to burst, but they were fine with it. I was like, well, I mean, I can get another bag, but so they were like, oh no, just take it. So anyways, then I found some Christmas treasures. I don't normally get stuff like this, but it was just so cute, and I love Christmas. But there are these cute little Santas. I don't even know how old they are, but they look older. And they're, you know, they're so sweet. And then there was this guy. I don't know what he is, but he's cute. Just a little thing. And then there was this cute little thing on a mushroom, like made on a styrofoam. So I don't know if that was a project someone made. They did a good job. He's really cute. And then there's some of these guys, just little Santa's dancing, or I don't know if they're trying to climb something or dancing. So several of those, and then another one of these guys. And then this guy, I don't even know what he is, but he looks like he's from a cartoon. But I don't know, he's cute. A lot of their things are bad, but it's okay, I can fix them. And then this sweet little sweetie, little deer in a stocking. I feel like maybe someone made it, but I don't know, because they did crochet a lot. And then this cute little snowman, I don't know if they made that. And this deer, he's kind of got a funky face, but he's still cute. And this guy, his leg broke, but I can fix it. It's just kind of the dangle came off. And then there was this little bunny. And this, I just thought it was cute. They really crocheted a lot of cute things. And then there was these kind of creepy guys, but they're cute. I definitely think they made those, but I mean, that's adorable. Good job, I say. You know, from one crafter to the other, I appreciate how long that probably took. Like I couldn't have done a better job. So sweet. So that's about it, y'all. I just, a few other things I've done. I actually, you know, when my craft room was in a disaster, I had a craft one night. So unfortunately I had to make a few sympathy cards. So there was a few others just kind of like this, but I already had to send them out because people had passed away that we knew. So I made extras, but yeah, just a sympathy card with the old vintage card top. And then I think these are like Anna Griffin flowers, so those aren't old, but that one. And then I just kind of played around with some stuff. So I made a little tag with a bird, just a tag, because I didn't have access to everything, so I just played with what I had around me. And then this cute little, it's just like a little, I don't know, journal pocket thing. I don't know what to call that, but, and then there was this one. I'm just playing, you know, nothing fancy here. They need embellishing, but you know, I couldn't get to all my other embellishments, so I just kind of went with what I had around me. And this cute little guy, like I guess these are just like embellishments. And then this one, that's kind of busy, but it's fun. And then this one, it was really hard to find flowers to match that kind of stood out to me, but that's what I went with. Some paper I dyed. Anyways, y'all, I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching my channel and for subscribing and all the things that you help with, and any comments you leave that helps me in lots of ways, you know, knowing what I do wrong and right. Mostly, well, yeah, any of those comments are great. But anyways, I really appreciate y'all, and I'm so enjoying getting to know everyone that I've met on here. So thank you so much, and I just pray that y'all have a blessed week. Well, actually, it's Thursday, almost the weekend. So hang in there. I'm trying to. Anyways, hopefully I will be back on here again soon with more things I'm making, hopefully, and not things to buy. But for $10, I mean, you can't not. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.